morning students. Today we will discuss about an important topic of your science book, that is cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of all living organisms. It is a very interesting chapter. Today we will discuss about, see the figure. This is called cell membrane. This is cell membrane. What is cell membrane then? Cell membrane means a covering of cell. सेल चारि पाखरे गोटे पतला कवरिंग अछि जोटा को हमें सेल मेम्ब्रेन बोली कहूचे. दिस इज कॉल्ड सेल मेम्ब्रेन. सेल मेम्ब्रेन कोन करूची ना गोटे सेल रो आ गोटे सेल को अलगा करूची. इट सेपरेट्स वन सेल फ्रॉम अनदर सेल. इट गिव्स a definite shape to a cell, and also it contains the cell organelles inside it. These are the cell organelles. The most important function of cell membrane is it is semi-permeable or selectively permeable. That means it permits certain things inside it. That means gaseous exchange takes place. When gaseous exchange takes place? During cellular respiration. Cellular respiration समय कौन होची कोश भितरे जेतबे ग्लूकोज पार्टिकल टा आसिकरी सेल भितरे पहुंच गला, it reacts with oxygen and forms energy in the form of ATP and liberates carbon dioxide. When it liberates carbon dioxide, the concentration of carbon dioxide inside the cell increases. So by the process of diffusion, carbon dioxide goes through the cell membrane to outside. As like that, oxygen enters into the cell membrane and reacts with the food particles, forms ATP, and which ATP is stored inside the mitochondria. Then the cell organelles. Mitochondria is present, the most important organelle of the cell. Or are important. It is most important because mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. Why it is called powerhouse of the cell? Because during cellular respiration, ATP energy is formed and stored inside the mitochondria. That's why it is called the powerhouse of the cell. And the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum are of two types. One is the rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum हम क्या कहया जो endoplasmic reticulum ऊपर जदि राइबोसोम गुडा को लागि कि रहिथिबो, when ribosomes are attached on endoplasmic reticulum, then we will say it as rough endoplasmic reticulum. जदि राइबोसोम गुडा को लागि कि नाही प्लेन अछि ताले हम ताको या स्मूथ एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम. This is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. What is the function of endoplasmic reticulum? The function of endoplasmic reticulum is synthesis of protein and fat and transport of protein and fat. That means the transport and synthesis of protein and fat. এটা পুরা এমতি লাগি কি রইছি, এটা নিউক্লিয়াস মেমব্রেন ঠারু সেল মেমব্রেন পর্যন্ত এমতি লাগি রইছি. ইরেগুলার নেটওয়ার্ক চারিকর জায়গা লাগি রইছি. Ribosomes, sometimes it is attached with endoplasmic reticulum and sometimes it is also floats freely in the cytosol. What is cytosol? Cytosol is the liquid. What do you mean by cytoplasm? Cytoplasm means cytosol, the liquid present inside the cell with cell organelles get together known as cytoplasm. Then what is protoplasm? Protoplasm is cytosol plus the cell organelles along with nucleus. Cell organelle, cytosol along with nucleus is protoplasm. Cytosol and cell organelles forms cytoplasm. Okay? Then a vacuole. What is vacuole? It is a space, vacuum. It is small in case of animal cell but large in case of plant cell. Inside it, water and other materials are present. Then see, another thing is that is Golgi apparatus. This is called Golgi apparatus. What is Golgi apparatus? It is formed by tubules and vessels, vesicles and tubules. What is its function? Its function is secretory function mainly. It secretes enzymes and hormones. Then centrioles, initiation and perform of cell division is the work of centrioles. This is centrioles. Then another thing is the lysosome. It is a sac-like structure, thori, which contains powerful enzymes. How does it help us? Because it damages all the dead cells of our body and also sometimes the harmful antigens coming towards our body. But it is known as the suicidal bag. Why it is called so? Because sometimes it also damages its own cell, the living cells. When heavy amount of this enzymes comes out from the lysosome, it digests its own cell. That's why it is known as the suicidal bag of the cell. This is the structure of a plant cell. You have seen the animal cell. Animal cell was over circular. But this is the plant cell. Plant cell is rectangular or hexagonal in structure. What is the difference? In that case, mitochondria was present, cell membrane was present, nucleus was also present, vacuole was also present. What are the new things here? You see, cell wall. This is the cell wall. The outer covering above the cell membrane. This is the cell membrane which is thin. Cell membrane is present in case of animal cell, also it is present in case of plant cell. But apart from cell membrane, cell wall is present, which is very thick and rigid in nature. It is non-living part. Cell wall is not living. It gives protection to the cell. It is only present in case of plant cell. What are the other things? Chloroplast. Chloroplast was not present in animal cell. Why? Because the animal cannot photosynthesize. It cannot produce its own food. Plant can photosynthesize. So chlorophyll is required for it. That's why chloroplast is present for photosynthesis. And you see the difference, vacuole, in case of a plant cell and animal cell. In case of plant cell, there were small vacuoles. But in case of plant cell, there is a big vacuole. गोटे vacuole अछि बड़ा. Animal cell रे कोन थिला? छोटो छोटो अनेक गुडे vacuole थिला. A nucleus. You see the nucleus. Animal cell रे कोन थिला? Nucleus टा center रे थिला. Rounded in structure, center रे. It is center नै, जे कोनो सोटे side रे अछि. These are the differences between plant cell and animal cell. The shape of the cell, presence of chloroplast, presence of cell wall, the large vacuole, these are the differences between plant cell and animal cell. Now we will compare between plant cell and animal cell. Now see the table, plant cell, animal cell and both. What are the organelles present in plant cell and what are the organelles present in animal cell, or how the animal cell is different from plant cell. This is the differences, animal cell, plant cell, and this is the similarities within animal cell and plant cell. You see, cell wall is present in case of plant cell only. No cell wall is present in case of animal cell. In case of animal cell, cell membrane is present. In plant cell also cell membrane present. Apart from that, cell wall is present for protection. And in plant cell you will find large vacuole, single vacuole, large vacuole. But in case of animal cell, small or no vacuole. The vacuole is very small, sometimes it is not present also. Chloroplast is present in case of plant cell. So chloroplast is definitely absent in case of animal cell. No centrosomes are present in case of plant cell, whereas centrosomes are present in case of animal cells. And in size, plant cell is fixed and rectangular in shape. In animal cell, irregular and round. Usually larger, plant cell is usually larger and animal cell is comparatively smaller. That means animal cells are smaller than plant cells and plant cells are larger than animal cells. Note down it and read 2 to 3 times. Easily you can remember this. What are the differences between plant cell and animal cell, and what are the similarity between plant cell and animal cell. This portion is the similarity and this portion is the differences. Maximum times this question comes in your exam. What are the differences between plant cell and animal cell? Or draw a label diagram of plant cell or animal cell. By this you can easily remember the differences and similarities.